Hello everyone. Today for math, we are working in our new book. It says Module 2 on it with grade 1. I also wrote a letter E on the side of your book for you so you know it's the English one. We will be working on lesson 3 and page 9. And the materials you're going to need today, materials needed, is your quiet place to work at home, your math workbook it says grade 1 and module 2. You'll need a pencil with an eraser or also an eraser. So make sure you have all the materials you need. If you need to, pause the video to grab those materials and press play when you're ready. Alright, so our objective today, it says, I can make 10 when 1 added is 9. So what we're doing is we're adding two numbers together. One of them will be 9. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use the 9 to make a group of 10. And then use the 10 to finish adding. But let's start up with a warm-up. So first I'll read the equation and you can read it with me, and then we're going to say what the missing number is, okay? So 7 plus blank equals 10. 7 plus 3. 6 plus blank equals 10. 4. 5 plus blank equals 10. 5. 9 plus blank equals 10. 9 plus 1. 8 plus blank equals 10. 2. Okay, so here's our lesson. Again, this part is not in your book because it's just a picture of me. When it's in your book, there will also be a pencil, so you know that you need to start writing. So this part, we're just listening while I explain what we're going to do. Okay. So, we have some circles and some squares. I want you to count the number of blue circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 blue circles. How many yellow squares are there? How many squares? Count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are four squares. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out what 9 plus 4 equals. However, we're going to do a strategy that's going to use a strategy that's going to make it easier for us to add those two numbers together. So what we're going to do is we're going to circle a group of 10. So we're going to start with the 9, using the 9 circles first, because it has the most circles. So what we're going to do is we're going to circle 9. And how many more do we need to circle to make 10? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to write 10 in here so I know that's my group of 10. So now we're going to look at the first equation. This is what we just did. It's 9 plus something. So this is asking us what we did. So we had 9 here. And how many did we borrow? How many squares did we borrow there? Oops. 1. We're using 1 square to make a group of 10. Okay. Now we need to finish adding the rest of the shapes. So we're going to bring the 10 down And now we're going to also include these squares here that are not being used to make the group of 10. So these are like the leftovers. So we have 1, 2, 3. So now we have the equation 10 plus 3, which is an easier problem to solve. 10, 11, 12, 13. So our answer is 13. Okay, now this is in your book, so make sure you're open to page number 9 in your English book that says Module 2. If you need some more time, just pause your video and get ready. This is the problem on the top of the page. It has some snowballs here, and this is what the problem looks like on the bottom of the page. Now that we're ready, let's get started. So let's read the directions. It says, draw and circle to show how you made 10 to help you solve your problem. So we're going to circle a group of 10 again. So let me put that here. 10. And we're going to circle to make a group of 10. Now, let's read the problem. It says, Maria has 9 snowballs. 9 snowballs is important. We're going to underline that. And Tony has 6. So we're also going to underline that. How many snowballs do they have in all? So that's what we're trying to find. How many? So we have Maria who has snowballs and Tony who has snowballs. We have to find out how many all together. They already drew our picture for us. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snowballs for Maria. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Tony. So what we're going to do is we're going to circle and make our group of 10. So again, I'm going to use my 9. How many do we need to go from 9 to 10? 9 to 10. How many do we need? Let's see. This is 9. We know that. 9, 10. Oh, we only needed one more. And I'm going to write 10 in there. So now let's look at our sentences down here. This one says 9 and blank make blank. So we did 9 for Maria, and we borrowed 1 snowball here from Tony. So we're going to put a 1. And we did that to make a group of 10. Now we need to look at the extra snowballs that we didn't use to make the group of 10. Because remember, we have to find out how many in all. So we're going to use this and say 10. And now we need to find out how many more are here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 10 and 5 now. So when we have 10 and 5... let's see how many that makes. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So our answer is 15. And our last sentence here is to go over the question. So it matches the question that's up here. This sentence says, Maria and Tony have blank snowballs in all. So again, how many do they have in all? They have 15. If you need more time to work on this problem, just press pause. This problem is at the bottom of your page. At the bottom of your page. problem number 2. Problem number 2 says Bob has 9 raisins. So we're going to underline Bob has 9 raisins. That's important. And Johnny has 4. We're also going to underline, and Johnny has 4. And the question we need to solve for is how many raisins do they have all together? Okay, so this time we need to draw our own picture. So that's what we're going to do first. So first we're going to put a B for Bob, and then we're going to draw 9 circles because he has 9 raisins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're going to draw it for Johnny. We're going to put a J for Johnny. And Johnny has 4. So we're going to do 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we drew our picture. Now our next step is to circle and make our group of 10 using this picture. So we're going to start with 9. I'm going to use a different color so you can see it easier, but you're going to keep using your pencil. We're going to do 9. And how many more do we need to borrow to make 10? 1. So we're going to use 1 more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to write the number 10 inside of the new circle we drew. Okay. Now let's look at our equations here. This first one says 9 plus something. How many did we borrow? How many did we borrow here? 1. And what was the group we made? How many was in that group now? 10. We have 9 plus 1 equals 10. Now let's look at the next equation. It says 10 plus. So now we're going to use this group of 10 to figure out how many altogether. So we have 10, and now we need to include these circles here, the leftovers. So we have 1, 2, 3. So 10 plus 3 equals how many? We have 10, 11, oops, didn't mean to erase it, sorry. 10, 11, 12, 13. And our sentence to answer our question says, Bob and Johnny have blank raisins all together. They have 13 all together. Again, if you need more time on that one, you can pause the video. Go back and pause the video. All right, number 3. So I will help you draw the picture, and I'll write the steps on the side. Then I want you to try and solve the rest of this problem by yourself, okay? All right, so let's start it together, and then you can finish it. So we have, there are 3 chairs on the left side of the room. So underline the number 3 and the word left. And 9 on the right side. So 9 and right. How many total chairs are in the classroom? So let's do the steps. The steps are to draw your picture. So I'm just going to do a little pencil here. Then your next step is to circle your group to make 10. And then you're going to tell us how you made 10. 10 plus, 9 plus something equals 10. Then you're going to do 10 plus the leftovers equals blank. Okay? I'm just putting those there so you can work on this problem by yourself. You don't need to write this. Okay? Those are the steps to solve the problem. Draw your picture, circle 10, write how you made 10, and then solve. So let's draw our picture together. We have left, so we're going to write an L, and there are 3 circles. 3 chairs. 1, 2, 3. And on the right side, there are 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So now you're going to do the next 3 steps by yourself. You're going to use your 9 to circle and make a group of 10. And then you're going to tell me how you did that. 10 in the leftovers and the total. Okay? So I want you to pause the video and solve your problem. All right, problem number 4. There are 7 children sitting on the rug. So 7, and we're going to do rug. Then 9 children are standing. How many children are there in all? So what we're going to do is let's go over our steps again. We're going to draw our picture. We're going to circle 10. We're going to write how we made our group of 10. And then finish adding with the leftovers. So again, those are your steps. You don't need to write that down, but that's there for you so you can solve it by yourself. So I'll start the picture with you, and then you can solve the rest of the steps. So we have some kids sitting on the rug and some students standing. So let's see, we have 7 on the rug, so I'm going to draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have 9 standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, you're going to use the group of the 9 to help you make 10. So how are you going to get from 9 to 10? So make your group of 10 and solve your 2 equations and tell me how many are in all. Again, if you need more time, please pause your video. The homework pages. So you only need to do number 1, okay? You only need to do number 1 on the homework page. You can do the rest if you want to, but I'm only asking that you have to do number 1. So it says draw, label, and circle to show how you made 10 to help you solve. Complete the number sentences. So that's like what we just did. And this problem says Ron has 9 marbles and Sue has 4 marbles. So we have 9 and 4. How many marbles do they have in all? So again, your steps are to draw. Ooh, that's not a good pencil. Draw your picture. Make your group of 10. Tell me how you made your group of 10. Oh, this one, it actually uses the words. Sorry, let me fix that for you. 9 and something make 10, and then 10, and you're going to finish solving that. Okay? So again, you only have to do problem 1. When you are done, please take a picture and send to Miss Nicole in your portfolio.